Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Notorious Podcast. I'm Razaq. Here with me is Abdul.
Abdul, live from Jos.
Yeah, recording in Jos. So Abdul is here. Abdul refused to come to ABJ. So,
It's very special, though. First edition from
first edition from Jos, man. And here with me, we have a special guest, an OG, J-Town legend, man.
I swear, what's good?
Verbz, man. We have Verbz here.
Yeah,
Action man.
I'm happy to be here, man.
Nice one.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
Been a while, man.
Yeah, it seems
And
that
we
way.
have 2 bass too here. He's recording us. Shout out to 2 bass.
Yeah, big ups to base, man. We got you.
Yeah, so guys, what's happening now? What's happening? What's good? Abdul, what's happening in Jos, man?
Good, normal J-Town, you know.
Yeah, normal life, I swear. Just is just,
Yeah.
Jos is never changing, always the same.
The weather chill though. Really enjoying the weather. Can't lie. It's totally different from what.
That's the really good thing here.
Weather,
Weather is really good. And the rest of the team, Ruffy,
Nuel, PK, they're in EBJ, so yeah, they're doing our thing in Jos for now. Olamide was in the news, he and his boy, Lighter, about the record label issues. Lighter came out saying...
there was no contract.
Yeah, there was no contract, blah, blah, blah.
It was official back then. According to them, it was official.
According to IG, Twitter,
So what changed?
everything.
What changed? How is it not official now?
The boy didn't blow, I mean the song didn't blow. I think that's the problem.
So now Fireboy is the main one now.
The
only one.
According to them, Fireboy is the only one.
Now, after many years, after putting the rest on the YBNL album.
Wait, whatever happened to them? Victor them?
As in, oh god.
Yeah, I mean, like, where is that guy,
man?
Victor was my main guy, man. But
Victor has been there before the curse. Because he was going before the curse.
I think there are guys who, like him and Olamide, like they grew up together. They grew up together in like Bariga or something. But apparently now, I don't think they're even like as cool as before again. I don't know. It has to be all the label issues and stuff.
It was unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. See Chinko too now.
Typical.
Then there's one Just Boy too that time.
Zeno, yeah.
Zeno. He dropped, I think they dropped somebody one jam. I don't know.
I saw him the other day. He's in Jaws. He's in Jaws.
And that guy was good too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, man.
Why BNL is there?
Olamide is not a music person, I think. I don't feel he's not a...
I think you should get people outside to run business for him.
Yeah, the business aspect of it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's
I
not
think
everybody that's supposed to be a CEO.
What he does is just like, just wait for you to just have that hit song, then he just you'll be the main guy. Because look at Kesh.
I think he was just lucky with
Kesh and Adekunle Gold too.
Yeah.
He was lucky with those 2 guys.
But we can't say that he does have an eye for talent, though.
Yeah, he does.
He does have
Are
an
you
eye
sure?
for talent.
I think what he does is just he bases it off like social media. What he just sees on what those guys do. This guy drops it.
Casual rap.
This guy drops.
What's it on? Yomi Please.
Yeah, Yomi Please.
Is that how he found Adekunle?
I think so. Maybe
Through social media? Are you sure?
I'm not sure. Like he had people out there looking for. I don't know, Sha. I don't know, but
Maybe he doesn't scout.
yeah.
Olamide
doesn't even look. Yeah.
But like these boys, Yomi Please and Picasso, this guy tweeted about looking for them.
Bizu, okay. Before Olamide signed them. Can you see? Olamide
signed them.
I think.
And according to him, they don't have this record deal with him now.
Can you imagine? After doing all the promo, putting
short
them
videos
out,
for them.
short videos. He was on the videos now. He was on their videos. Featured him. And they done the YBNL album, like the label album. It's sad.
They're quiet now.
I think Nigerian labels.
And then there are these new guys on Instagram. You know this kid.
Oh yeah. Zeno and They call them the Alter Street guys.
I can't wait for those guys too. I really like them.
No, they are dope. They are good. But I'm glad I'm glad maybe YBN didn't try to sign them or anything. I think they need to go to like they need to go through another dimension or something.
But they always with Cheese Daniel.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Zeno after that fuck you challenge. I thought Zeno, Okay.
So Daniel, small doctor. Actually, guys support them, sir.
True, they are good. But generally, I just think Nigerian labels need to
step up, man.
Need to do better.
Step up.
Do better. Verbz, how far now? We heard.
Verbz. You have an experience.
Yeah, we have an experience. No,
what exactly did you
Tell us what happened, man.
The rumor about you, CBN, Lupi. Basically, you and MI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him like years back. Coincidentally, I don't know, by fate, whatever, man. It was at a show in Jos. He came through. We met after the show. Talked a little bit. He said he wanted to listen to my project. Cause like Vina was talking about some stuff. Like I don't know whether you guys remember
Vina Longpants.
Big Brother.
Yeah, from Big Brother, exactly. Yeah. So
what's she doing now?
I don't know. She works for
right?
She works for a TV station. I think.
Yeah.
She's a hostess. But yeah, she was talking about like my performance. She liked it. So her and I were talking, and then I think M was around, and then we got to talking, and he wanted to like hear my stuff. He heard my project. That time I put out a mixtape, Don't Try So Home. Yeah, and then next thing I know, people were calling me. It was T-Bliss that called me first. Yeah,
shout out to T-Bliss.
Yeah, shout out to T-Bliss. I met him in Abuja recently. After many years. Yeah, he called me. He wanted to confirm it was my phone number. That M wanted to talk to me. That it's okay if he gives M my number. I said, yeah, sure, I should give it to him. Gave M my number. Then M's guys got in contact with me. I think I spoke with Toda. I spoke with Shady. They booked a flight for me to come out to Lagos. That was me and another rapper from the north at that time, Kengs. Yeah, YFK. YFK. Yeah, big shout out to YFK, man. Doing awesome things right now. Built up a mad followership ever since then.
He's independent, right?
Yeah, he's independent.
Like they're actually doing a good thing. Him, Classic.
Yeah.
Nuel has joined the.
Nuel has been quiet. I've not heard Nuel.
Yeah, he's in Abuja, man.
This other guy, Bills.
But yeah, so that's what happened. We went out to Lagos. We were Serrano's Wax Lyrical. Big shout out to Serrano too. That night was like I was in Jos because like just J-Town fam, Young Black was in the building, Kelly was in the building, Charlie X was in the building, Metronomy was in the building. So like it was just like I was in Jos. I felt very much at home. It was cool. But I don't know, man. Nothing really materialized from all of that. I went to Lagos. I spent like a week with them. Went back
to Lagos, like they paid.
They paid my flight. They paid my flight accommodation for like a week. I went back the following year on my own road trip. Me and one of my dudes just picked me up one fateful morning, so that he's going to Lagos to drop off his cousin's wife or whatever.
Road trip.
Yeah, man. We drove all the way to Lagos, man. Like went back. Met with
like 12 hours at least.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
We drove all the way to Lagos. We went back. We met M is just one type of dude, man. I mean, we was all up on his case. We were trying to get him, like, but big shout out to him. He responded, sent us the address to his house. Went over to his crib. That was when I met Millie Coca for the first time. Yeah, Millie was staying up in his crib for a bit. Yeah, but nothing really happened. He was talking about how he wanted to, build up a new Chuck City dynasty and like he kind of like recreate the Chuck Boys type of stuff.
Joined the Loopy.
Yeah, that's when they merged. Because when I met him, he hadn't actually transitioned into CEO of Chocolate City yet. Yeah, so he was planning on that. But then at the end of the day, nothing really happened. He ended up signing Millie, Coca, Dice. Yeah, those are the three guys he ended up signing. Myself and Kengs, we were not in the picture. After that, they ended up leaving the label.
Two out of three of them.
They ended up leaving the label. Dice is probably his deal is not like it's not a 360 deal. It's a distribution deal. So he takes care of like virtually all of his stuff. He has to pay for the videos. He has to.
Wow.
It's just the distribution that Chocolate City is majorly concerned about. So.
Wow. But what's up with Chocolate City though? What's going on?
I don't know.
Those guys had like 50 artists, man.
I think that was the beginning of the problem.
Too many.
Yeah, too many. I prefer when Chuck Boys was
just 3. Then they added Brimo 4.
But the thing about it is that there has to be some sort of growth. There has to be some sort of expansion. I mean, over the years, Chocolate City have. For me personally, if I'm gonna be sincere, I feel like they're probably like the biggest record label in Africa.
Really?
Yeah, they're probably the biggest record label. Yeah, it's been that way for years. In terms of quality, I mean, even if you look at what has transpired with their recent deal with Warner Music, I mean that's like a phenomenal deal. It has not been heard of in Africa. And they're the first to have.
They were moving very good. They were the first to be on Timber's Road.
True.
First
I mean, as regards exposure, man. I mean, see, Maven is one of those labels too that like is up there as well. You feel me? I feel like in producing quality artists and artist development, that Maven is also up there as well. But with Chalk City, over the years, they have produced like, I mean, even the people that have broken out from the label, they may not be like big, but they still give you good stuff.
True.
You know, people like Kimani.
Yeah, Kimani.
You know,
I think they like.
I don't know. Emma has been picking on Kimani for a while now.
Picking on her.
I don't
picking
know.
on her.
Maybe the way she left the label, maybe he wasn't happy. I didn't like the way. But me, I feel like they made Kimani like in Nigeria. Like I think without Chocolate, the Kimani would have been popular in Nigeria.
She wouldn't have been popular in Africa. You know, she wouldn't have
say
been
that
popular
too.
in Africa.
Like now
But
she's.
that's Nigeria made her, not Kenya.
Yeah, thank you. Like she performed that what they call it, Headies.
Yeah.
Like she had a big song. Like Killing Show was a big tune, man. It was a hit.
Yeah.
Like was a hit record then.
Even
man.
Toto, even Toto was a mad jam too.
Yeah, she did.
That one, she made with chopsticks.
Yeah.
I think that was the first.
Was it the first
Yeah,
one?
that was the first
Yeah, it was
jam,
the first
yeah.
one, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, I just saw her tweets that day saying the label has not been supporting her now. She feels like she's been doing everything on
that's,
her own.
That's the truth. The label. See, a lot of the time when you see artists leaving labels, you get to understand that it's not just about the artist being impatient and not wanting to stay. A lot of the time, labels too, they fail to, you know, come up on their own end of the bargain and fulfill contractual obligations as well. I mean, they need an artist needs that support system, and if it's divided, an artist will get to see artists are just a type of people. The way in which they reason. I'm not even just talking about like musicians now, like those that paint, those that draw, those that act. If they don't see that you're giving them the attention that they need to grow and actually get their artistry out there, they're definitely gonna get insecure about it. They're gonna start feeling some type of way about it.
But there are other guys on the label too now. You're not the only person. And then in the case of Kimaniba, you were complaining, you said they don't give you the attention, blah blah blah. But these are guys that did it for you. Like without them, you wouldn't have been like where you understand. So why don't you guys just talk? Like you guys can like sit down, have a discussion. Like, okay, what's happening? This is how I feel. You understand? This is how I feel. You guys, I feel you guys are not giving me that attention. What's happening? Because I know you guys have done it for me. So what's going on now? You can like settle the thing and not that not like you just okay.
True. That's what, from my own understanding, it's too personal.
Personal, like, what's that?
Between him and Emma, between Kimani and Emma, there's something very personal.
What do you mean by personal? You think it was innocent? Like,
No, man, I don't think. No, I don't think so. I don't think.
Are you sure?
I don't think Emma.
Oh, you thought maybe was hitting on her?
Tiwa wasn't supporting female athletes.
Yeah, Emma was supporting Tiwa.
Emma was supporting Tiwa, and Price.
Yeah, Price actually came out
Where
and
is
I'm
Price?
back. Yeah, then later
she now Emma talked to her.
Yeah.
Let me told her something.
Where is Price?
Nobody knows.
See, but I didn't even know. Man. That Price tag, that EP album never dropped.
I actually never liked that girl.
I liked Price.
I feel like maybe I should like stone you right now.
I like Price. Price was dope, man.
She was
Price
good.
was dope. She was mad, man.
She was good.
Remember hearing her from on Enigma? That
was the first time. And that was before she got signed to Chalk City.
I met her that time I went out to Giddy in M's house. She's a real stand-up chick, nice chick.
Like Emma really liked Price that time. Price was on like all MI's projects that period.
She was.
Album, illegal. Price was
illegal
always
music,
on.
Yeah, she was there.
Illegal music shoot.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened, man. Like,
I don't know. A lot of artists have left Chocolate City over the years.
A lot
of
artists.
Coca
to live.
Coca, Millie,
Millie on the
Kamani, DJ Lambo,
Lambo
Young L recently. You know, I mean, so definitely there has to be
Kali.
Kali.
That one he signed for like a minute. He signed for a minute.
Big shout out to Kali. I mean, I watched one video the other day of Kali. What's the name of that video? I think it's off a project. He's talking about something about Solomon. Is it the Book of Solomon?
Yeah,
or Wisdom of Solomon?
I didn't.
Joe was
thinking.
Yeah, that's genius.
No, see, I feel Kali's one of those dudes, man, that I feel like our industry just didn't give him a chance. I feel like our industry didn't really give him a shot.
Did he really like try to get in? This deal with Chalk City was what was going to like try to bring him in, but I don't know what happened. I think that deal was only for like a month. Him and those Safari, those white guys. Like that deal was so short. Like the next thing we just saw him and
he's gone back
saying stuff about MI, blah blah blah, and then boom.
I don't know what transpired, man. You know those dudes have been dudes like since.
Yeah. So what happened?
Man, you know what it is when your homeboy becomes your boss.
True.
You don't want to take orders.
I mean, you know, Dude, it's complicated, man. I can't really say, I can't speak on his behalf, man. But I can understand maybe how he might have felt about it. You know, especially with Jags too, and him and Jags being really tight.
When Jags Nation started, I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it looked that way. Yeah. What was the name of that video? That song? Was it Redemption? Yeah, at the beginning of the video, just see Jags and Kali sitting next to each other. Like, it kind of, I don't know, man. I don't really know what happened. I don't know what Chocolate City be up about. Let's see what happens.
And they were about dropping the joint mixtape.
Who? Jags and
Kali, yeah.
That would have been mad. Those guys are mad.
Single drop with Poe.
Okay, which I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't remember. Can't remember the song.
But that Jags and Kali would have been mad.
Shout out to Poe though, man. I mean,
because I remember at that time when MI had issues with Jags, then Jags and Kali were like kind of really cool, rolling together. Yeah. Or like.
And Kali left all the talent he was grooming. He just let
Genius,
Young Black. Shout out to Jasper, man.
Rebel.
Now Jasper.
Yeah, he's not Jasper.
He's half man, half radio.
Yeah, no more born with the mic.
Nah, no more born with the mic.
I had this song with Connect like 2 years back.
Yeah.
Who that?
Young Black.
2 years? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not longer than that?
2016, 2017.
Okay. Black now, so I think he has less music.
Yeah, I don't think he has any
aspirations.
His mixtape.
Hip Hop is Black, man.
The mixtape that we never got to hear.
We went for an album launch.
I
Magnum, man.
I even performed there, man.
Yeah. Those jams, dope jams,
man. Dope jams.
I think I had some few songs.
Yeah, dope jams.
The songs Jig produced, I think.
Okay. There's one with Genius that I really like.
There's one with Psychmo. You guys remember Psychmo?
Yeah, Psychmo. Yeah, he's around. He's in Jaws too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's no more Psychmo, I think.
He's one now.
Can't remember.
He's what's that name though?
I know I met him.
He'll come.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll get it.
I don't know why Black stopped music, Sha. That was.
I mean,
was dope.
Young Black is one of those dudes that. I mean, I know Black, man. He has seen another path that is just feeding him just enough and just as much as he needs to get by. He doesn't.
So he's cool, man.
Yeah, he doesn't need to stress out no more.
But he has a platform to push the music.
Yeah, no.
Like, you're on radio, man, in Lagos.
And then
he's just on one station though. He's not on. Yeah,
but he's meeting other guys
just
now.
on one station. He's just on one station.
Like his friends with Dotun.
Thank you. He started with Cool FM too now.
Yeah,
Cool FM and ABJ now.
Yeah.
So he has like the link now, like to.
He was on this short remix video.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was on that video. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
And that guy can blow in this industry.
You know, Young Black knows he's Yoruba. He knows how to speak. Like he knows how to blend the.
Even though that's not criteria, but like.
But that helps.
Yeah, we know how it is in Malaysia right now. You know, I mean, but yeah.
Shout out to him though. So talking about Young Black, let's talk about like other guys in Lagos. I mean that live just in Lagos now.
I wanted to talk about one particular dude that we didn't talk about yesterday.
But
I feel we need Shorty, man.
Okay.
Shorty, one of those dudes from the city that. See, I'm gonna say this on wax right now for the record. I feel like Shorty is one of the most overlooked rappers from the city of Jos.
Okay.
I feel.
You know why? He doesn't have friends. And then
maybe he didn't go to UJ.
What do you mean by like friends?
Did he go to UJ?
Yeah, he did now. He studied law at UJ.
Okay.
Studied law.
No, just once you don't have friends.
Like your clique hyping you.
Okay, he's like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
I feel Shorty. Listen, Mind Over Matter was. It's like for me that's like the shit. Since Don't Try This at Home, I have to say that because that's my ish. Since Don't Try This at Home, there has not been a project from the city of Jos from a rapper like MOM. MOM took about
young music.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Young music, dude, see, like, you trying to start a war. You're trying to start a war. Alright, but yeah, you see, the body of work took a lot out of him and his team to make. He had about 6 different producers work on that project. Wow. More than six, but like the core. There was Box, shout out to Box, Chuck Bars, Geek Beats, there was Sammy Keys, what's that dude's name in UJ? Benzi. Okay. Benzi was on the project too. He had O Triple. there were a couple people, like more than a couple, like at least like 8 different producers. Who? Mata, yeah. About like 8 different producers that it took him about 2 years to finish that body of work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it took him a while. And I feel like Shorty's just one of those dudes that he's in Lagos now. Big shout out to him, he's in Lagos right now. And like I always tell him I'm rooting for you, my nigga. Like you're one of the real ones. It's not even just about like even the music too. Because like on a personal level, when I sit and I talk with Shorty, we have these type of discussions where we're dissecting the industry, we're talking about the system of our country, we're talking about how rappers are not eating the way they should. As in, he's just one of those dudes that he's just a real one. There are a couple of real ones that I know. You know, people like Young, people like Serrano, people like I'm missing a couple people.
Marquise.
People like Marquise, God bless you.
Kunem.
People like Kunem. Those are real ones. Like when I sit down and have conversations with these dudes, I know that they have passion for what they're doing. I know that they have a vision, you know. But unfortunately, because of the system in which our country operates, you know, I've had this conversation with Sizzle, timeless times, you know, about our system. Is our system a functional system? Is it a dysfunctional system? It's a dysfunctional, functional system. I tell people that it benefits those whom it is structured to benefit, and that's how the system is working. It is not working for the majority, but then for those people who, you know, are getting something out of it, you know, the people selling generators, the mechanos, and you know, it's benefiting them. And so I've had this conversation with Sizzle, we talk about it, and I know that these people are talented people, they're gifted people. They're not just talented, they're gifted people. You can wake Marquise up from sleep at 2 a.m. and he's gonna spit you a hot 16. You know, you can wake Shorty up at 4 a.m. in the morning and he's gonna sit down with the producer and structure a beat. Because that's what he does. Like he doesn't have his producers like they're not beat makers.
Yeah.
You feel me? They actually like structure like what they want it to sound like from scratch. If they're gonna have samples, if they're gonna reverse samples, if they're gonna, you know, they sit down and they articulate all of these things, all of these expressions. People don't understand how much time and effort goes into actually compiling a body of work. You know, it's not like a lot of artists now, I'm not gonna call no names, a lot of artists now are just gonna get into the studio, ask the producer, yo, I want that tunka, you know, let's sound like that.
I want to drop names, man. Drop names.
I want to sound like that, and then
drop names.
You know, the guy just tum, and then that's how they just spit. And then you feel me? There's no time no time goes into the songwriting, no time goes into the song structure.
You just want to feed, man. You just want to eat.
And then such as then they now blame the market, and that's like,
at the end of it.
They're just on serious. You don't know how to make music.
But then those that are actually taking out the time to focus on their craft, you know, people like, look, Bella is like one of those artists.
Who?
Bella. She's one of those artists from Joss that I have seen grow.
Yeah, she's
I have seen grow over. I've known Bella.
I heard her last project and I was very impressed.
Rebella,
yeah.
Almost didn't believe she was the one.
I think almost like a decade. I've known Bella for at least a decade.
I think it's dope. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
she has come into her
from TIC.
Yeah.
Even way before they started TIC.
Yeah, before TIC.
Her freestyle.
I used to take Bella to the studio, like then, and like she didn't have, she always knew she wanted to make music.
But she was shy. Remember, she used to be really shy then.
Really timid. But then taking her out to places, then her getting involved with Kunem and having all these shows. I mean, even with Tiny, the deal that she signed with Tiny, she had her. We still talk. We still try and keep in touch from time to time. She had a choreographer that was like teaching her like stage presence and how to maximize space on the stage, and you know, put all of those type of sexy type moves in your performance or whatever it is. So you've seen like over the years how she has been able to carve that niche for herself. People always look at it like, oh, why is she all up in the Afro beat? Whatever happened to the rap?
She used to rap.
You know,
she used to rap. I want her to rap.
You gotta be able to find what's comfortable for you and not just put yourself in a box. Because I feel a lot of people, a lot of rappers.
She changed style there on the Mad. She has one of the best producers around there. butter. Just work with butter.
Me, I feel, but it's not about like putting yourself in the box. Like, okay, you used to be a rapper. Like, okay, then you dropped a tape, five songs, maybe 6, and then
I think it's like 6 or 7 songs.
and then all songs you sang, like you didn't even drop like 1 or 2 verses.
But hold on, what about Lucid Dreaming though? Y'all forget Lucid Dreaming.
Yeah.
Y'all forget Bella.
But that was just.
No, Lucid Dreaming was not just. She was serving.
That was what?
That was Lucid.
Lucid Dreaming. What jam?
Lucid Dreaming had Alaji.
I can't remember. Okay,
Alaji Money.
Was it had Shell Down? Was it done with Shell Down?
I don't.
That Shell Down.
I don't think so. There was another track off Lucid Dream. Myself.
I think
that was produced by Six. 6X. That was the project that made time. Yeah, that was the project that got her deal. So I mean, I can't categorically say it was whack.
It was whack.
I didn't like Alaji Money though. Like I remember, but there was one song on the album. I love Shell Down. There was Shell Down.
She had
like reggae stuff.
I think that's from that project.
Yeah, I love Shell Down. Like I was telling her, more you need to shoot a video for Shell Down. You need to even do it like a remix with Cynthia Morgan. That's when Cynthia Morgan was popping
mad.
Down. So let me see if I still have it. We could just play. So I don't know, but I think. For me, I feel okay. She used to rap in Jos, then she went to Lagos and she stopped rapping. Like once in a while, let people know you're a rapper. Like,
yeah.
There's nobody rapping in this industry. Like if you
female rapper.
Yeah, there's nobody doing it.
See,
okay, 80.
Dude, 80 is not a Jos girl.
Seriously,
but see,
she can body lots of guys.
See, 80 is like
sure,
80 is like one of those artists that I'm seriously rooting for. I talk with her on Instagram. We message, we talk a bit, and I feel like. I'm always telling her like, look, we're waiting for this Park at Midnight. We've been waiting for the Park at Midnight. We want to know what the Park at Midnight is about. Like I've been following her for years. She has dope lyrics. Her vibe is like mad. Have you heard No Reason?
Yeah, I've heard No Reason.
Mad jam. Even two of us. Like she's one of those female rappers. Like she has the potential to be like up there with like the Vectors and like because those are the people in our like
the Vectors.
Yes, the Vectors.
Vectors even top tier.
Dude, see,
right.
people should stop sleeping on Vector.
Vector is in top 10.
See, dude, Vector is one of the dopest. Like, see, in our industry right now, I have to really think about what I want to say, so like I don't just fuck up and like say some dumb shit. But like Vector is one of those dudes that, I mean. What's the name of that category that headies have?
Lyricist on the road.
Yeah, Lyricist on the road. Every year Modai would win Lyricist on the road. And then Vector came out of nowhere and kicked the dude off the top, saying like, dude, like it's time for you to shift, like Koshi job.
But
like, you feel me?
When Vector did that, people like them M and Ice and Jazz didn't really work that year. If you remember, like
Vector was hot 2012. Like, and Futures everywhere.
And the other guys they didn't put that work. But the moment they came back, MI Jazz came back. He didn't win it again.
What I'm trying to say is that in that generation, because I'm not gonna put Vector in the same generational category as MI.
Sure.
Vector's generation, they are dead now.
You understand?
All of the rappers
from Vector generation, all them Phenom, them.
No, they have Phenom, Ice.
Ice is Abba. Ice
was before Vector.
Vector blew Ice's jam now. Only cool remix.
But then that they were like there was a set 2010. Like, so
they're all dead.
No, six is still there, man.
Young Six is he even still rapping? Young Six is not rapping now.
He's not really rapping as much, but he's still rapping.
He dropped a new jam show, but the song is dead, man.
Papa, what's the name of the jam?
I can't remember. Is it Decisions or something?
No, Decisions. But I don't like
it, man. I don't like it.
The one that dropped last week.
Yeah, not good, man.
I mean, I feel like at this moment in time, we don't have a FemC. There's no FemC in the game.
Eva needs to come back, man.
I beg, Eva should please rest. Why? You know, I beg, the whole generic. We're tired. I beg. Like, Eva used to be like the ish. Like even chicks like Bella used to look out to Eva. I remember when Eva came to Jos.
Yeah.
And like, you feel me? But man, if Eva's gonna come back now, she needs to be sounding like.
Was it Messi or something?
She dropped a jam a couple of years ago with like Phenom and was it Phenom?
Oh yeah, Phenom and
Reminisce. Yeah.
It was Kana Yoshi. Yeah.
I mean,
I thought she was going to come back, and then
she's not ready. She's not serious, man.
She was with
You know LD before LD moved. he signed her.
What do you know the record?
But she saw
Tribe,
that's
right?
Tribe. Yeah, she saw that Tribe was not.
But I don't know what happened to that label. Man. That
She was the first to
Eva.
had SARS,
K9,
Soji, and who again?
What was
Shaman. Those guys like they had like some kind of music.
Aramide was there.
They had some kind of like music geniuses, man.
Soji.
Yeah, Soji. Yeah, he's not reminiscing.
I think so.
Wow. Imagine having Shaman SARS in your label. Like, what sound do you want?
Did you get me?
Like, SARS is producing, Shaman is mixing everything. Like, that would have been mad, but I don't know what happened. Just the label.
I think it was because she was relocating or something.
No, but why did he start it up? Like,
seriously,
that's not the reason, man.
Has to be. I think he moved because the label didn't work out. I think
I
that's
have
why
some inside information that I'm not going to share.
Why? Guy, you need to share it, man. You need to drop this.
Sizzle did a lot of work with those dudes.
Yeah,
he still does work with Aramide.
Yeah, sure.
And so there were some sort of things that happened, financial things that took place.
But wait, Sizzle was in lag then?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's.
Yeah.
Sizzle was. Sizzle produced for.
He produced
Yeah.
Her album. That's
I think Whiskey was on the song. There's a song he produced for.
That Lasso of Truth album, Sizzle produced the majority, the bulk load of work on that album. We produced YJ's album.
Yeah, you know that.
So I mean, like.
Me and YJ really fuck with him. Like,
yeah, they do. They do. Big shout out to Sizzle. Big shout out to them. A lot of financial ish with that Tribe. I mean, biting off more than you could chew.
Season Saturdays or what?
Saturdays.
Yeah, with Wiz. Danladi, my man. Shiggy Danladi. That's like my brother. Everybody that knows Verbz, like from way back, knows that Wiz is like his blood. Yeah, Joe Wiz is like, he's one of those dudes that, I mean, dude, love that nigga, like no homo.
He's in Jos,
yeah, he's in Jos, man. Just finished the whole law, the whole UJ law and all that stuff. Trying to work out law school.
Nice.
So, but yeah,
the dope verse on that. What's the name of that? Boogie.
What's the name of this?
What's the name of that song? I know the chorus was in House of.
Dope.
Boogie too, one of those dudes too, like. People sleeping on Boogie though.
When we accept Boogie, man, that's the end for everybody. All the rappers.
Really?
They know they're very insecure.
Really?
I don't see any. I didn't see anybody like tweeting the stuff of the album. Like nobody. I didn't see any top rappers saying, "Oh, this album is out." Blah blah. Why would they? Are you kidding me? Why would you feel that album?
Nowadays, those rappers are. See, you just said it. Insecurities are definitely gonna pop up.
Okay, I saw Marquis speaking about that.
Yeah,
so Angry Mob was attacking him because of.
He said was like, everybody needs to fight for themselves, blah blah blah. Nobody,
who was saying
don't wait
that?
for
Marquis or who? What was Marquis saying?
Marquis was like, he was saying something like, just what I said now, that no top rappers are putting like trying to hype up the album.
They don't give cosigns no more.
Yeah. Then Angry Mob came and said,
everybody should also for themselves.
Yeah, you can't come and cry because nobody supported you, blah 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 blah. Do your stuff yourself.
That's just see. The truth of the matter is that both of them are right.
Yeah, they're both right.
Because we live in a world where nobody really cares about your story until you.
But you need to push. You need to push the hip hop this thing. Like you're out here saying, hip hop Nigeria is dead, and then you're not helping others. Like
it's dead. Like
you understand?
SAB bodying us like back
that's
to
the thing.
back, man.
Okay, you're saying hip hop in Nigeria is dead. Okay, these guys are putting in work, doing stuff.
Support them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like show SA that okay, we have guys here doing it, but everybody just keeping quiet.
In my opinion, we have. I've heard rappers, dude. We have not even talked about the Kaduna sector, like. KD rappers, there are some dudes. I met. I'm supposed to be jumping on the track real soon. One kid,
this guy,
Oscar Dash.
There's a guy in KD, DJ Abba or DJ B. I don't know.
Raps in Hausa.
Yeah, you know the guy, right?
Is he the empowered dude?
That guy, the empowered guy.
Okay.
There's one kid, Oscar Dash. Dope kid. If you hear this, Chopper City even offering him a contract. See, don't sign that contract, kid. I mean, I'm telling you right now, don't sign it because the figures is not good. You know, you're worth a lot more than that. I look at Oscar Dash as one of those rappers that can stand toe to toe with, the YBN Cordays and those youngins in the States that are trying to make a name for themselves right now. Oscar Dash is that type of artist. But we don't got nobody like that, right? I mean, we have rappers in Nigeria that I feel can give SA rappers a run for their money. Let me just say that.
People like you.
For real, I believe that. But
True.
Yeah, the truth is we're not putting
then
ourselves.
You and Young, you guys need to.
Yeah, we talked about a joint project at one time. We I feel like we had this chemistry. Like whenever Young and I get into the studio, we make a joint. Yeah, to in a week, Sunday service. Yes, Sunday school. That's my favorite. That's my favorite joint.
Freestyle.
Yeah, even though Mouthful of Gold was on my project, but I feel like Sunday school was like that was like my favorite work with Young, and like he's one of those artists too that I look at like, man, a lot of people be sleeping on Young too. Young dropped Terms and Conditions. Nobody be talking about it. Young dropped Somersault. Somersault was a dope project. Nobody be talking about it. Multiple personality disorder. You know, Young
has tapes out there. Okay, I had guys by the way that my guys like see Verbz, no, Verbz is my guy, Marquis is my guy, like the rapper. But me, I felt, I'm sorry man, but I felt Young was the dopest like I heard in Just like at that time. I felt Young was for me.
Apology not accepted. I'm just kidding.
I felt Young. I remember there's one time he dropped Roadman. You remember Roadman?
Yeah, Roadman.
You heard that jam? When I heard it, I was like, damn, what? I said, this guy, man, your mates are.
Butter is bad.
No, it's not bad. Butter is another mad genius, man. Mad producer. Dope, man. I don't know. I feel those guys.
He has worked with people. He has worked with Terry. OD.
I remember that OD time.
See, I feel like I don't know, but something is happening. J-Town rappers are gonna find their way into the industry sooner than we think. I don't know why I think this way, but there are no rappers in the game right now, and I feel like there's a void that needs to be filled, and J-Town rappers can fill that void. KD rappers too, because Young is that type of rapper.
Genius used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
And then
he
switched. When he was finding himself in the industry,
like Young is that type of rapper. Like he's a Joss. He's a Joss guy. He's a KD guy as well. KD rappers too.
We claim him
because he's dope.
There's this other dude from KD. I listened to one of his projects. He has one track called Costa Nostra. President Zeke? President Zeke, something like that. Dope kid, dope rapper. Like y'all need to look for that joint. Like Costa Nostra has a body of work. I can't remember what the body of work is called. I had it. Like there are rappers right now from the north that Classic is there too. Classic is there too, but you know the whole Arewa thing is not for everybody. It's a demographic. No, definitely, man. No doubt about it. I was with him a couple days ago in the city. Real down to earth guy. I like him. I met him out. I met him the first time I met Classic was it 2000? Was it last year? Sometime last year, I think. He came down to Joss. I met him for a program. He had a little show as in Yako or something.
Talking about just like normal. What will I say?
The new guys
dying, like
in the city.
Nobody's popping. Who's doing it?
There are some kids that are doing it. Like
I remember,
they're not kids. I don't want to call them kids, but I mean like kids in like the figurative term. You know, like them MZ people, like them Tito, like Yayo. I think that's all. That's about it. Cloud9.
Yeah, they all. I remember PSM those days. When
PSM Yayo was a part of PSM. Yeah.
Those guys are part. I remember
existed.
I thought they were the next Greek boys, like from Just. I remember then. That's what I thought. Like,
man,
I don't know. If you ask Abdul is there. Abdul, are you know their manager or something? I thought Abdul was their manager. He's denying them, man.
No, I wasn't seriously.
But the guys were dope. I love them. I love their songs back then. Like
X,
what do you have to say about? About PSM?
Hands up.
Okay.
Hands up. No comments. But yeah, I feel Grip had some huge shoes to fill.
Grip conquered.
Huge shoes to fill, man. I mean, you say them being the next Grip.
No, that's what I thought, man. That's what I thought.
I mean, they had some huge.
That's what I thought.
Huge stuff that they did in the city. I mean, they was everywhere. You know, they were on covers. I mean, I remember the time when I was working for Rhythm.
Everything.
When I was working for Rhythm, they had the time that they came through. They were like on a show. I think Tola was a big part of their success in Jos, because that time Rhythm was like the station in Jos. There were no contemporary stations. They didn't have competition there.
There's still no competition actually.
Yeah, there's still no competition still. I mean, but we gotta give it up to JFM. JFM be trying. You know, they be trying.
What about you, JFM?
I know. I never listened to UJF.
Radio Injustice is dead.
They had just they came up. They were like, What song do you want us to cover now?
Those guys,
You know, what song do you want us to cover?
They used to cover any.
Yeah,
Oh, more. They used to kill the covers.
The Les is on fire.
Yeah.
That one was mad.
Sick tune. It was the fans that it was the just popular.
Are you sure they just decided
that decided they wanted them to cover that song?
oh,
They
those
went into
guys
the
could
studio and
cover
they did it.
anything
Anything, man.
and they'll fuck it up.
But like, what's up with them though? Like, still.
Man,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I need those guys.
Two are doing good, Chad. They're doing good for themselves.
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks and
Young Girl.
Young L.
And yeah, it's
I
just-
don't know. Is he really doing good? I don't know.
He's doing good.
I mean, like, what do you mean
is
by
it that
doing
popular?
good?
Like when you say doing good, like you have to, like
Do
is
you
it
mean
that popular?
monetary, as in
Yeah.
financially?
Monetary-wise, he's
Because
doing
financially, I know he's doing well.
Yeah. That's
Not
what I
bad.
mean too.
Okay.
Okay, financially, yeah, but I'm talking of like how out there is he? Like you get like if you go to a place in maybe not Jaws, maybe even
I
in
think-
Lagos, if you say Young L, people know Young L.
I think I could
That's
categorize.
what I'm saying.
You could categorize him as like a B-list artist.
Whoa.
I
For
think
Young
it's a-
L,
I think it's a
I
B-list
think
artist.
that's.
It's high?
I can.
for
I feel.
It's
I
too
feel,
big?
Yeah, that's too big, man. I feel right now they are new
he's a B-list
kids.
artist.
I feel right now they are
I
new
think he's a
kids.
B-list artist. A-list artists
No.
are like them Tiwa and them Whiskey and.
Do you know what big
Yup.
is?
Please,
B-
what's a B-list artist? I beg in Nigeria. Like,
Do you know there are new kids that are more? I feel they are more popular than Young L right
like
now.
who? Them Odusi.
No.
Odus is more popular than Young L in Lagos in the music industry.
No.
You see?
You guys don't think so, Santi? Odus is
I
Santi.
don't think
I don't think so.
Are you serious? Those all day boys are not.
Oh, yeah,
See,
Because-
like currently, maybe the
I
next
don't
2-3
think so.
years. Like, if given them like the next 2-3 years.
Are you
Because of
serious?
the deals that they're signing. Because of the deals.
That's what I'm
that they're
saying
signing.
now.
They are not more famous than
They're not more
In
famous
Lagos.
than Young L. I mean, Young L has been like in
Are you
music
serious?
videos like
See.
since
You
2012.
see,
like,
you guys are saying this, but
numbers.
you guys are saying this because you guys know him from Jaws.
Oh, wait,
don't forget
World.
from just-
Do you want to say like World is like more known than Young
In
L
Nigeria.
right now?
World is not a Nigeria guy now.
But it's
But,
a
okay,
Nigerian
for
guy.
example now, somebody like Rema now, are you trying to tell me?
Rema is more
Rema is not a
popular than
B-list artist now.
Sure.
So what are you saying?
No,
That's
it's,
influence.
no, that's
No.
like, that's arguable.
No, it's not.
Please,
Rema
please
Odyssey.
wait. Is Rema a B-list artist?
Thank you.
No, it's not.
It's not. And yes, so, but Rema is more
But Young
popular
L
than Young L.
is Kai.
Man, I don't agree with Young Girl.
Even Fireboy
Wait,
right now.
what are you talking about? Anya was like a tune.
It was a jam, but when it was accepted, was it big?
Bam Bam, yeah?
Was it big? That's the thing.
Pastor, what's the name of that jam? Too many girls in the party.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. That was a tune.
See, don't get me wrong, but Young L is dope. His songs
I'm
are
not
dope.
saying that I'm not talking about.
Talking about Grip,
awareness.
where's the other guy?
Please, cover guy. Put some respect on Jamie Miller, please.
The other guy.
J Miller.
Miller.
No.
Omo.
No one's online.
Yeah, no, it's online.
Martin.
Yo, no, how far?
I'm good though. I was just letting you guys have the finish.
Oh. Someone just asked where Jamie
Where is
is.
Jamie Lad? Do you know where Jamie Lad is?
Apparently he's in Jaws.
That's all I'm saying.
Who is in Jaws?
He's in Jaws.
I heard was in rehab.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, well,
Wait,
with you.
he was in rehab for a minute and stuff.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why he couldn't make it to Lagos with the rest.
Yes, I'm on
When-
the line actually.
But
Someone is asking about Jamie Lad. Do you know where he is? Jamie Lad Grip.
I don't. You don't have to add grip to it.
No, we're talking about
I don't
grip.
know where Jamila is. I don't know what happened to Jamila. I used to enjoy Jamila's music, but well, I think someone said Jamila left music and is a big contract boy apparently.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, Nuel, Verbz said
Yes.
Verbz and Abdul are saying Young L is a B-list artist. What
No,
do you
I
think?
didn't agree.
he, Abdul did not agree.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
only one that
Verbz
says
said Young L is a
artist.
B-list artist. Do you agree?
I think yes, Young L.
What?
is actually-
God bless you, brother.
Okay.
See what I would say. That the B-list artist bracket is really wild.
Okay, except that
Is what?
this is really wide.
Okay.
I want it's wide, so I want to believe like Young L is a B-list artist. Last.
Okay. My next question is Young L and Odunsi, who is more popular?
In Nigeria,
Young L
oh.
is more popular.
Not like everywhere. Everywhere.
Across board. Outside Nigeria, I think Odunsi is more popular.
What about in Nigeria? Just Nigeria only.
But in Nigeria, I think Young L. At this moment, now this question gets at CB.
You see?
At this moment, I think Odunsi is actually.
Okay, wait. Let's next time. What about Santi and Young L? Who is more popular?
Let's stop this.
Santi just dropped a freaking album. You can't do that.
Who is more popular? I'm not talking about album. Who is more popular? Who has more fans?
That's why I'm telling you, Santi's album is doing numbers at the moment.
Yeah, Man in the Jungle is a dope album.
At the moment.
He's doing numbers without facts. That's what he said,
what?
but we don't know. Where is the facts? What are the numbers?
Go check.
Check. That's what he's saying.
Santi's album dropped and was on top 10 albums in Nigeria when he dropped.
On what platform?
It was dropped like a month ago.
Yes,
most of the songs. When Santi's album dropped, virtually all the songs were on top 20 songs on iTunes.
Did you see it? Well, that's what he told you.
I was hating on this guy.
I'm not hating.
I'm not like the audience guys.
Inflate their numbers.
I listened. I saw it. I listened.
Okay, there's this. Santi said he had over 6 million streams.
Less than a week.
Less than a week.
And then
Rontan was saying he had 500k streams in 5 days. That doesn't.
So are you saying?
So are you saying?
Wait,
Santi's doing more numbers.
Do you think Santi is stationed in Dubai?
He cannot.
He's stationed in Dubai.
Cannot get more numbers than Rontan.
It's not possible. That's what I think. Even internationally.
You don't stand.
Santi can't get more numbers than who?
Rontan.
I disagree.
That's impossible.
Even internationally.
It's possible.
It's impossible. That's impossible.
Wow.
See,
wait. If world, this Love is Contagious can have over 1 million streams
In
just a short period of time. It was a very short period of time. I can't tell you exactly.
Yeah, we should know.
Okay, if there is one thing I am sure of, is Santi's Runtown just dropped an EP.
Yeah.
And then most of the songs on Runtown's EP actually are not doing Santi's numbers, and that is the truth.
Where can you back up what you're saying?
Go check.
If you cannot back up, then that's what they're saying.
Okay, hold on, sorry.
You dropped an album.
iTunes,
it was dope. Like
that's what I'm telling you. Check iTunes. Are you guys listening?
Yeah, we see.
Go check iTunes. Go check iTunes top 100. When the week Santi's album dropped, and 2 weeks later, and then when Rontan's how many songs from Rontan's album were on top 100 Nigeria? Then just these numbers are not so hard to get these days. So you can actually check an artist's numbers on Spotify on your own.
Do you know Rontan is possibly doing more numbers than DP do? You know it's possible.
Let's not even go there.
No.
Let's not even go there. Fall is still on the Billboard chart right now.
Not Fall, on some other song. Yeah,
it's still on Billboard.
He dropped the mix with Busta Rhymes now. So
yeah, that was whack.
Yeah,
it was whack.
It was whack. When you even heard the song,
wasn't needed.
Wait, did you say Runtown is doing more numbers than David?
Possibly.
You have to ask again.
Possibly.
I wanted to be sure, bro. Fear God.
And do you know David inflates numbers too?
Sure,
you know he buys YouTube
he lost down for his guys.
That's why when people are making us to Spotify and that guy doesn't even talk.
These numbers are verifiable.
They are verifiable.
Not all.
These guys can't be lying to us like that. Some of us can actually.
Let me tell you, Davido likes to brag, bro.
Sure.
So imagine early this year when guys were just showing their Spotify numbers. Davido was doing mad numbers. That guy is going to put it there.
True, he didn't do that.
He didn't do it
because you can't buy views on Spotify.
You understand? And Ice, there's not even hot.
Oh, that Ice number was mad. I was shocked.
Numbers. Nigeria's the highest listened to artist in Nigeria is Wizkid, then Davido.
But
and
then
on Spotify,
last year
it's about 60 million and about 35
so let me tell
million.
you, early 2018, the highest guys on Spotify was Wizkid, Olamide, and Ice. Yeah.
As the Ice had more numbers than Mr. Ezio.
It was Wizkid, Davido. I'm trying to remember the third person, but then I checked that myself. No,
yeah, Burna Boy.
Moving on, man. Let's move on, man. Let's move. Okay, we didn't talk about like another. I think the last person maybe chose artist in Lagos, Marquis.
Genius.
Yeah. I think Marquise is someone. I think he's in Lagos by, not like he went to Lagos to blow or something. He's in Lagos by chance.
Yeah, he's working, right?
Yeah,
Marquise is not doing music.
His family is in Lagos.
Oh,
Like, he had to move to Lagos.
Okay,
Yeah.
relocated.
Yeah.
Mad.
So it's not like he left just like I want to go and blow. He's in Lagos there like by chance and stuff. So he just has to do what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely.
So right now he's in like the Hennessy artistry top 10 like.
But he won one Hennessy something.
Hennessy back then. When was
Or
that?
is it top 5 or something?
No, man.
I think now the Hennessy artistry for 2019 he made it to the finals.
Man, they should just put him on the cipher. That's what.
Yeah, he's going to be on it.
We need real rappers on that
Yeah, he's
cipher.
going to
Ever
be
since
on-
Boogie Cypher in 2016,
Yeah.
I've not been impressed.
He's going to be on the cipher.
Not been.
Then
I
saw him-
stopped watching those ciphers.
he tweeted recently that if you see him on Trace TV, just know he's the one. Like.
We need that.
So yeah,
we need
so
that, man.
shout out to him, Sha. He's doing that's good publicity, Sha.
Then I think is Genius still with Fuzzy.
Omo.
I don't know.
I
Man.
don't think
for a
so,
minute.
man.
I don't even know, man.
I don't know. And everybody I've seen, they don't see him. Like they will not be.
Yeah,
seeing
they've
him
not been seeing
in
him.
Lagos and stuff. Like
I just hope he's alright, man. I hope he's good. You know.
But I see him online once.
Sometimes.
He just comes.
Time
and
to
goes.
time.
Just hope you, because Genius is another talent, man. He's dope guy, man. Dope guy.
Genius. Think about Genius. Fab. The other ones too. Bezalel, Trace.
Yeah, Omo. His clique.
And those guys are, I don't know.
They were always Suka now, so I don't know, man. Even the Suka self, I don't know.
Baba,
Suka,
I was talking about this yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. Suka should please start a record label.
is it not too late?
No, there's no dude.
Suka is not hot anymore.
Better late than never. Right?
Dude, Caleb said to Joshua when he was 80 years old that he wanted to take that mountain, man. Like, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
some
Like, he
deep-
was 80. Like, dude, how old? Like, you feel me? Like, dude, it's
Yeah.
never too late. Suka is one of those peeps. Like, these are all his niggas now. Like, these are all his dudes. Like,
True,
Bezalel, Trace, Genius. I'm not saying
Blacker.
it has to be.
Yeah.
Black and
Baccarat.
Nigerian Ninja.
Please, let's not even talk about that, man. That's not.
But he's signed to Nigerian Ninja.
Yeah,
That's not,
but
that's not a
that's-
topic I can't speak on, man. Just because
Did
you
you want to
sign
call Nuel
somewhere
back? I
doesn't
don't know. I think
mean...
he said he had some questions for Verbz or something. He wanted to ask. I
Oh,
don't
who,
know.
Nuel?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Was saying. So I think that's that. Let's talk about songs that.
Let's talk about Verbz.
Oh, let's talk about Verbz. Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's
What
up?
do you want to talk about?
Okay, the thing with Verbz is me. I know like.
Yeah, Nuel.
Yes, I'm here.
You said you have some questions for Verbz.
Oh, okay. We are talking Verbz music now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Verbz, how far? What's happening?
Man
What's
like
up with
Nuel.
music?
Man,
Yeah.
like Nuel.
I salute you, brother.
Buzz Ent, was it?
Yeah,
Buzz
boss.
Ah,
Boss Ent to Echo Naija. To Josie.
Buzz Ent was the plug that
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
plug that
yeah,
year. I tell you, it was the plug.
Josie Chance, actually, yes.
Oh boy, Martin, what's up, my brother?
So, man, I'm good. How far now?
Well, I did. We're
Hello?
doing good. We're doing good. I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
So what's up with music? Yeah.
Music. Yeah, music is doing alright, man. I mean, I've been working on some stuff. Been working with producers. Been working with Two Bass and Zeke. Shout out to them. Been working with them. Been working with Box. Been working with Sizzle. Virtually, like, it has been a long journey. From like 2015, 2016. Man, dude, it was crazy. After the whole M thing, you know, coming back from Lagos, unfortunately, for me personally, I'm gonna be real with you. That time for me was like, it was devastating, man. I mean, I was thinking, you know, I'm out here, all I need is like the papers, sign that bitch, and like move on. Like, you feel me? Like, let's do this. But it didn't work. I came back to Jay. Dude was going through baby mama drama. Man, like, nobody here know about baby mama drama.
You can't relate to that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. See, dude, like when M called me out to Lagos, that was in 2013 January. Baby moms was to put to bed in March. So just kind of think about it, like.
I mean, going to
You know
leave
what?
her alone.
No, not even leave her alone because she was not even in the country. Like she doesn't live in Nigeria. Like so, But just think about the possibilities. What could have happened if, you know, a deal was materialized and I had like a steady, I mean, I had like a grind. You feel me? I had a grind, and like she was there, and you can, dude, like coupling all of this stuff at that age. I think I was like 20 years old.
Yeah, that was young, man.
I was 20.
That was too much for you.
Yeah, it was too much
for you to handle.
It was too much. It was too much for me to handle, man. I was off the rails, man. I had to really get my head in the game. It took me a minute. I gave music a break. I went into humanitarianism, discipleship and evangelism. Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy. Like Marquez sent me a song. He sent me a song a couple weeks ago. I couldn't access it on my phone, so I had to hit up Razaq, and I met Razaq and Abdul, and he played me the joint. And there's a verse on that song that talks about me. Like it talks about my struggle. It talks about what I experienced. And then, you know, it's like a mixture of like facts and fiction and Marquez's imagination, you know. Big shout out to him. He has always been a storyteller. Yeah. And there's a line, he says, I slit my wrist with a blade myself. I never thought I'd see another day myself. Like that's my life. Like that's my real life. Like thinking about all of that.
Are we expecting new music soon?
Yeah.
On your album cover, don't try this at home.
Yeah.
You're like holding
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So he actually did. That came to pass.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Yeah, for real. I mean, like it was a dark time. I had to really get my head in the game and do what was best for Joshua. You know, you feel me? Like, dude, I tell people about Jesus, like they feel like Verbz talking about Jesus, like for real, like it's like what, like, but
the same Verbz is born again now.
It's my path, like that's my journey, like it's my discovery, and I let people know about it because like I'm not ashamed to let people know that like I didn't know. I've always been that dude. Like if you know Verbz, you talk to him and you're like, man, this dude, like he's seeking purpose, like he wants to really understand what the essence is. Because like when I was coming up, like I rocked all the shows in Jos. Like there was no show. I mean, there were even times where I had one of my dudes. I'm not even gonna speak his name because like I know he's gonna want this like under wraps. Like move like 3-point-something mil from like his pops. Like
whoa.
Yeah, we was balling. Like like we was balling. Like I mean, out in Abuja, like staying at the baddest hotels. But then like I understood like this stuff didn't have like fulfillment. There was no like there was no depth in it. I didn't get the reason, like the end game to all of this stuff. So like me telling people about like coming into Jesus and understanding like my relationship with him and what it means to me. Because for me, I tell people like it's as real. He is as real as you want him to be. You feel me? And like that's basically like the basis of like this new music. The Wilderness is talking about, that's the name of the project. It's called The Wilderness. It's going to be like a 6-track EP. Sizzle produced one of the songs. I worked with Sammy Keys. Sammy Keys produced a bunch of that. And it's basically talking about my journey, where I'm coming from, where I'm at right now. So it's not like it's a different type of Verbz. It's not the don't try this at home type Verbz, but it's not like the don't try this at home type Verbz. It's like detached from
that Verbz is dead, or what type thing?
I mean, will I say he's dead? I mean, I guess I won't say he's dead.
Well, actually,
he's wiser.
You missed that Verbz.
I guess he's just wiser. You know, he has experienced a lot.
So he's a better version of.
Yes, exactly. He's an upgraded
gospel
version. Like,
guy.
Please, I'ma kick you. I'ma kick you. Like. Dude, if you hear the stuff that I've been working with Box too. Box and I've been working on a joint EP as well, Moon Buggy. Moon Buggy is I don't even know what inspired that, man. I think I was watching one documentary about like you know, NASA and some stuff. And like so it's just like an outer space type vibe. You hear songs. I have a song on that project called D Rose. For those of y'all that watch basketball, you know, Derrick Rose is one of those players like that played for the Chicago Bulls. Like he was the youngest ever MVP from the Bulls. Like dope player. Went through a lot of tribulation. He had a knee injury, and so he never ever played the same after that. He signed on to the Timberwolves like last year, I think, and so he recently just scored like his highest. Like he had the most 50 points in like a game. That was like his highest ever points in the game, and he has never been able to like get back to that place. So it's just like that song D Rose is just a freestyle, but like the vibe is like it's sick, man. I mean, man, I move quick like D Rose. Man, I move quick like D Rose. Came for the black with the Negroes. Man, I move quick like so. Like it just, dude, it's not gospel, man. I don't spit gospel. I just make music. I'm never gonna put myself into that type of box, and that's one of the reasons why I look up to like rappers like Lecrae, because Lecrae, you know, people were bashing him. That man, he's saying he's not a gospel artist, one thing. But he's trying to let you know that he's not confined to your labels. You get, he's not confined to your boxes. And Verbz is very similar. I really just wanted to be a human being, man. I wanted to be a person. I didn't want to just be an artist that has to put up a persona 24/7. I wanted to be somebody that was relatable. That when you meet me on you know, face-to-face basis, you're gonna like relate to me as a person and be like, man, this is a stand-up dude, this is a correct guy. Like, so music now, it has always been a channel of expression. It has always been a means of expressing myself, but now it's more or less just a lot more about telling the story and being a person.
Oh, nice.
Nah, man.
Guys, thank you for listening. I think we did like over an hour or more. Wow.
Feels like a minute. Like.
Thank you guys. So thank you guys. Peace.